Alright, how's it going, guys? Mateo here with week 2 of the Cbum Transformation Challenge. I'm going to be doing this one off the top of my head instead of reading off of a script, just to kind of see how it goes. I'm still testing everything. So starting off with day 1, I'm not really going to be describing every exercise or going into detail with every exercise, just because you can obviously see it and read it off the little description at the bottom. But instead, I'm going to be really emphasizing the importance of doing legs, especially starting off, because the first 4 or 5 years of me lifting, I never did legs, or at least very hardly ever did legs. So obviously, as you can tell, my legs are not the biggest. But not just that, but it really affected my lifts and just kind of my overall health of my legs. I never did legs starting out because I was in high school at the time, and I played soccer all 4 years, and so I would consider that my leg workout. And every time I ever tried to do legs, I would always get a sharp pain in my hamstring, and that was just because of my weak glutes. Pause on that story real quick. For the rest of the workout, I'm going to be looking like this. I know I look like a chode, but that's just because it's my home gym and nobody else is there to judge me. So that's one of the perks of having a home gym, I guess. And it was kind of just a vicious cycle because my legs were too weak, because I never did legs because my legs were too weak. And it just kind of kept going down and down and down. And so I never ended up doing legs. Up until recently, of course, I've kind of realized my mistakes and I've started to do them again. I just really wanted to push the importance of doing legs, especially starting off. Here we have my calf raises, which I know kind of look weird because I'm not like holding dumbbells or don't have a barbell on my back. I'm using kind of my own shoulder strength, I guess, as resistance. Don't knock it till you try it, I would say. You also get a 6 shoulder pump, which is always a plus, you know. You always gotta try and get upper body in there somehow. So that was the end of day 1. I do like how my legs look nowadays. I've been training them fairly decently for the past year or so now. I am still kind of mad because my squat and my bench are the same, as embarrassing as that is to say. So day 2 was, I believe, a back and bicep day. Nothing too special here. I guess the most important thing for me to kind of point out is that this was the start of me becoming sick. And so first thing that really hit me was my throat started hurting. I didn't get COVID. I already had COVID, and I already knew that this wasn't going to be it. But yeah, no, it was just like my throat was raspy, and it felt just as if like I snored really badly the night before, and so it was just kind of sore the whole day. It did end up getting worse the following day, which I believe was a Thursday, which I ended up skipping out on work. Had to call off just because it was that bad, and I started to get really congested, and I was also kind of worried that it was something worse than just kind of a cold or whatever. And so yeah, I called off and I didn't work out that day. I just ended up playing video games the whole day. And I did work on the video a little bit for this week, just kind of putting it together, but nothing more after that, just resting up. So for the workout, I guess, I did some bicep curls, nothing, the workout wasn't anything special for this day. That's kind of why I'm rambling on about my sick day. So yeah, that was basically it for the second workout of the day, or of the week. I did only end up doing 3 workouts this week because Sunday, Monday were supposed to be my rest days, but then obviously I got sick Thursday, which kind of sucked. And then I was gonna work out Saturday to kind of make up for it, but I ended up going biking with my family. So yeah, that was the end of the second day. Now on to day 3, which I believe was a push day, so chest and shoulders instead of chest and triceps, but obviously triceps are included in that. We started off with some dumbbell overhead press. I'm not used to starting on that for push days. I'm used to starting with chest and then kind of finishing off with shoulders. This was, I believe, Friday, so I still wasn't perfect. I did end up going to work this day, but my throat was still killing me, and it almost felt like I had strep. But Friday, I believe, is when my nose started to get very congested, very stuffy. That was pretty much the end of that. Here with this exercise, as you can see, I'm kind of taking a step out during the negative. I do that just so that I can kind of get a bit more emphasis on the rear delt towards the negative, just because it is a band and it's not a specific weight or very much weight in general. After that, I did some incline barbell bench, which I don't really do enough. I love doing incline barbell bench, but I always just end up doing flat barbell bench and then doing incline dumbbell bench or dumbbell press, whatever. I do like how this program ended up including the incline barbell instead. It's helped a lot, especially with the definition of my upper chest. But yeah, after that I did some flies and then dumbbell press, of course. Here I'm doing hanging leg raises. Obviously, the way you're supposed to do it is just go straight up and down. The reason why I have the barbell there and kind of doing steps almost is because I tend to swing when I do my abs. It's obviously not the best thing to do, and I do that on purpose, so then I cheat. But that's why I set up the bar here, so then it really prevents me from cheating and kind of swinging. And that was it for the final day. Technically the final day of the week, because after that it was just the biking day. But yeah, so just some quick flexing. I do like how I'm turning out. Again, my diet wasn't the best this week, but it was definitely better, and I'm hoping that my results ended up showing that. But yeah, and so now to change the vibe onto the next day, or the last day, Saturday, which was the biking day. It was a very chill day. I enjoyed it a lot. Those two guys were just kind of random people who were along the same group. But so we have Martine, which is my ex-BMX coach. Love him. After that, we Gabriel, which is just a new friend that we ended up finding there that day actually. And then Daniel, who is my brother. And then last but not least, my big papa dad, Roger. And those were the four guys that we mainly ended up going with throughout the rest of the day. It was a beautiful place. It was Horn Hills, if you're ever in the Ohio area and you're into biking. Beautiful place there. It's actually kind of new. But yeah, I love it. It's a very beautiful place. I'm rambling on about it. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's not going to be a video of me in here. Unfortunately, I was the man behind the camera, so I can't really be in two places at once. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do. I definitely didn't do any of the big jumps. Like the reason why I was recording these jumps is because they were too big for me. I'm gonna use the excuse as I was on a single speed bike, which was single speed bike with only one brake in the back and tires that are basically street legal. And so everyone else was on mountain bikes, and so they were able to do this very easily. It's obviously my excuse for not doing it. I definitely could have pushed it and tried, but yeah. And here's the clip from the beginning of the video that everyone's wanting to see, the Superman. He is fine. A little bit of a knee injury, or like scratches, but he's fine. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.